I'd like to call the November 17th, 2022 voting session to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Colleen, will you please call roll?
Present.
Here.
Here.
Here. Here. Here.
Mr. Ross?
Here.
Here.
Here. Welcome.
You don't need to just announce executive session.
There was an executive session held immediately prior to tonight's meeting to discuss personnel matters and potential claims and litigation and to receive information.
All right, I can skip over
Yep, no public.
public comments on agenda items. All right, minutes to approve the voting session minutes from the October 20th, 2022, which can be found on attachment A. Any questions?
So moved.
Motion?
Good.
Mr. Bloom, second. Mr. Ross, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Mr. King, Treasurer's Report.
Following bills and reports are submitted for approval. Number one, confirm the October 2022 general fund payments in the amount of $1,923,375.26. Attachment B. Number two, confirm the October 2022 cafeteria fund payments in the amount of $63,450.50. Attachment C. Number three, confirm the October 2022 construction fund payments in the amount of $613,788.27. Attachment D. The report to approve the October 2022 Berkheimer report. Attachment E.
Second.
Mr. Zaritsky, seconds. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. There is nothing under report or policies. Mr. O'Neill, negotiations.
We have only to approve the Second Amendment to the April 16, 2020 agreement with the business manager. If you recall, John was going to stay on and train his successor if we needed him. And as it turns out, he had requested, I assume, Nick, that he wanted to just stay on the rest of this year.
He was going to retire at the end of December,
Right.
and he asked if he could stay on to the end of the school year.
So we're just changing the term
That's all.
contract.
And I think a lot had to do with also, he wanted to see the construction through.
Right. Yeah. Which is good for us.
Yeah.
So I'd move that we accept that.
Okay.
Second.
Mr. Bloom, seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
I have a question on negotiation. When's the next who's the next contract up?
We have two individual contracts that are due at the end of this school year. The Act 93 group is the end of this school year. The following school year is the CVEA. The following school year is the CVESP.
All right, thank you.
Do a vote, great, so I can move on.
Yep.
Mr. Ross, education.
One, to approve a 2-year service agreement extension with Global Wordsmiths to provide language translation and interpretation services through December 31st, 2024. This is an extension of a current contract approved last year and contains no rate increases. That would be attachment F. 2, to approve the district's comprehensive plan for submission to the State Department of Education to include the following state reports. That would be attachment G. That would be induction plan, chapter 49, professional development plan, Act 48, gifted education plan assurances, chapter 16. And number 3 is to approve and confirm the release time staff development request by, and the conference is listed along with the individual that would like to attend and the date. So moved.
I have a second. Mr. Ambrose. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Nothing.
You have
Technology.
back to you, Mr. King, with athletics.
Approve the following winter coaching staff and receipt review and acceptance of all clearances. Boys basketball, Dave Kramer, head coach, seventh grade head coach, $1,000. Tony Beatrice, assistant volunteer for seventh grade. No pay. I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second? Mr. Zaritsky? Colleen, will you do a roll call?
Asking for a roll call on both names.
Voting.
Mr. Bloom,
Yes.
Mrs. DeSenza,
No.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Mr. Mohan,
I say yes to the first one, no to the second.
Mr. O'Neill,
Yes to both.
Mr. Ross,
Yes to both.
Mr. Zaritsky,
Yes to both.
Mr. Ambrose,
Yes to both.
Ms. Belcastro.
Yes to both. Oh. Extracurricular, Mrs. DeCenzo.
Just an FYI, there's a field trips that are coming up. The destination, group, and dates are listed.
Mr. Zaritsky.
Thank you. Number one, to approve and confirm the following building usage requests, which you see the building organization, date and purpose. Number two is resolution 2022-5, directing and authorizing the superintendent to execute the stormwater best management practice operations and maintenance agreement with the Township of Center as part of the Todd Lane construction project, which is found on attachment F. And number three is to approve the following change orders related to the construction project. And A, under the general construction contract, we're looking for a motion to approve change order GC number 5 for Center Grange, which is a credit presented to provide the FEMA storm shelter in lieu of the motorized roller storm doors in the amount of once again, a credit of $98,414. And then under the electrical contract, as part of that is a motion to approve change order EC number 1 for Center Grange, once again, a credit to delete electrical and fire alarm work associated with the deletion of the storm shelter roll-up doors in the amount of $4,495.25. And I will make that motion.
Second.
Mr. Ross seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Personnel, Mr. Bloom.
To approve Flint Welter as a full-time custodian at a rate of $14.50 an hour in accordance with the CVSD agreement. Effective October 21st, 2022, pending receipt, review, and acceptance of all clearances. Number two, to approve an FMLA request for a middle school teacher from January 3rd, 2023 through March 29th, 2023. Number three, to approve an unpaid leave for a cafeteria worker from October 28th, 2022 through January 3rd, 2023. Number four, to approve Melissa Law as a special education teacher, step 1 bachelor's degree in accordance with the CVE agreement effective November 18th, 2022, pending receipt, review, and acceptance of all clearances. And number five, to approve Sydney Smith as a special education teacher, step 1 bachelor's degree in accordance with the CVEA agreement effective November 29th, 2022, pending receipt, review, and acceptance of all clearances. I so moved.
Mr. Moat seconds. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Congratulations, ladies. Want to say anything, Mr. Ambrose, for finance there?
Nothing to say at this time.
There's no public comment, so we're. back
I
to you,
guess you're down to me, huh? So first of all, congratulations, Melissa and Sydney. Welcome to Central Valley. You'll do a great job for us, I'm sure. We're thrilled to have you. Also want to thank the board members and the administration who took care of the interviews and the students and teachers and parents who participated in that process. And lastly, I'd just like to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and have a safe holiday and enjoy your families and food and all that other good stuff. So that's all I have.
Great, thank you. Board members, Mr. Zaritsky.
No, welcome. Same thing. And then I just also, thank everybody that participated in the comprehensive plan, administrative board members, community. I know it was a lot of work and, based off the presentation and everything, I think that everything's going in the right direction, but there's a lot of activity up to that. So.
Thank you.
Bloom.
I'd like to welcome you too. You made it through the gauntlet. I'm sure that was, a process, but that's how we get the best of the best. And we think you're there. So welcome aboard.
Mr. Ross.
Everybody saying thank you. I mean, congratulations. And of course, we've had this, we had very many talks and discussions, since you've been interviewing. Again, congratulations and welcome to the district. And you guys are going to be a great addition to our district,
This DeSenza.
I want to congratulate you too. I know it was rough, but we did it.
We did, thank you. Mr. O'Neill.
Congratulations. Welcome to the staff. I'm sure you'll like it here.
Thank you and congratulations and welcome.
Welcome to the district. Good luck in your careers here. And I do have one thing, I'm sorry, from the IU meeting. They were doing their comprehensive planning. Talking a lot, Lori Murtha's dealing a lot with the early
Intervention.
Yeah, early childhood intervention and the programs that are like pre-K, the daycares and things. They're trying to reach out to them. Typically, they are transitioning like 100 to 150 students that have early intervention. Now they're up to almost 300 students. So those numbers are growing. So they're trying to reach out more to these programs and get them involved, trainings and things at the IU, and offer them resources to kind of increase the amount of exposure they have to the things that the kids will be seeing down the road. So there's a good plan that they put out. They don't have a lot of participation yet, but they're trying to get the word out to all the different PK and daycares. So any word you can get out about the resources available at the IU would be great.
Thank you.
It's good.
Sam.
Again, congratulations. I mean, the process, I've only been experienced a few times because I'm on the personnel committee, but you guys went through a lot to get hired, and congratulations. I do have a question, Dr. Perry.
Yes.
In light of the county, our country losing vocational people, whether it's plumbing, heating, or electrical work or whatever, and the fact that the MIT has been established, is there like a small movement now to pool our resources together with a few schools to try to get these people in some form of vocational situation?
Training. So
Yes.
I think that Mr. Bloom can articulate what goes on at the CTC. I know that they've been enhancing programs and changing programs to try to make sure that we compete.
Our enrollment, is it a high peak right now?
Is it?
Higher than we've been for many years.
Okay.
And I mean, they're doing well. We hope to expand that welding program to a second tier. We're in the process of working through that. And as soon as we get the so-called articles of agreement ironed out, I think we can move forward with that.
Good.
That will tie all the districts in with no loose ends once we get those articles of agreement.
Good.
Since the Shell plant came, there's been tons of discussion between the different union groups, trades,
Sure.
schools, CTC. So there's been a
Good.
lot of dialogue back and forth over the last several years.
Okay.
They have matriculation set up with CCBC, the kids that come out of the VOTEC to move in there at an advanced level,
Okay.
let alone the apprenticeship program.
Partnership programs.
Yeah. That's good to hear.
Look, it's moving forward. That says something if the CTC numbers are that high.
Yeah.
Because the overall enrollment in the county is stagnant at best.
Yeah.
Right.
So that just means a higher percentage are going to the
Yeah.
vocational, the vocational track. So that says something about the job.
Numbers are up.
That's good to hear because I think they're disappointed down in Midland. Okay.
Yeah.
I think the CEO is out as well.
That's what I was gonna ask, that the one in Midland hasn't affected the VOTEC here.
Not yet.
No,
They were trying to do it as a comprehensive school.
yeah,
And for right now, the kids aren't ready for that. The kids want to go to their home school so they can participate in their extracurriculars at their home school.
to take their core classes.
Yes,
Yes.
that's a deterrent from the MIT program.
Okay.
Teach it in their home.
Thank you.
But
No.
with that said, if we do have youngsters that want to go there, but yet have activities back at the home school, how's that work?
They participate and depending on whether or not the program has its own athletic program. So I'm not sure the articulation agreement between Midland and PA Cyber and Midland Charter and MIT, whether or not there's an agreement there between them.
But then MIT, they
I
are
have to look into that. I don't know the answer. to that.
yeah, because are they under the PA Cyber?
That's what I'm saying. I
You don't
know if the articulation agreement with Lincoln Park and MIT is the same with regards to their athletic teams, but I'll find out.
Okay.
I think we have 7 kids that are attending there.
So if we had a football player, that's a question. That's a question I'm asking. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to get you an answer on that.
Thank you.
We have it.
Okay. I have nothing other than to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. If there's nothing else, may I have a motion to adjourn? This is DeCenzo, Mr. Ad seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Adjourn.